This is our first day of touring around Udaipur. How do you feel, sir?
Fantastic. I'm always feeling fantastic.
So how was your first night's sleep here at the Oberoi?
Nice.
Slept like a baby.
Yeah. Very comfortable. Good morning.
Good morning.
The beds are huge and you can spread yourself out and not touch the next person next to you.
Oh, very nice. And excellent service.
Yeah, very good.
So Vinny, what are you looking forward to seeing today?
I'm looking forward to seeing the City Palace. We're also going to see the Monsoon Palace. And I'm actually looking forward to exploring the shores of the lake, where there's supposed to be lots of little restaurants and shops and fun stuff to do.
Yeah, and my first time shopping here. That'll be fun.
That'll be fun, yeah.
So they have really pretty fabrics.
Yeah,
too.
very good fabrics.
Love the prints. When we were driving over here, I could just see out the window from the back of the taxi. But there was, I love seeing the women on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Maybe a woman was driving, a man was driving, and they're sitting on the back side saddle.
Yeah.
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 Really
very
pretty.
colorful fabrics
Very
and fun, yeah.
prints. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have just gotten picked up at our hotel, and we are in a taxi. We're going to have this driver for the whole day from 9:30 to 5, and we are on our way to the City Palace. It's our first day of exploring here in India. Udaipur is roughly 700 kilometers southwest of Delhi in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Although Hindi and English are the official languages of Rajasthan, 37% of the people speak Rajasthani, 27% speak Hindi, 9% speak Marwari, 6% speak Mewari, plus 6 other languages are spoken.
There are 20 of them.
We're here getting tickets to go in the City Palace, and our taxi driver's brother/cousin gives tours, so he's going to get our tickets for us, and we're set up with him to give us a tour through the palace. City Palace was built over 400 years, starting in 1553.
It's all private. It's owned by the royal family.
It has several palaces within the complex, and it's on the east bank of Lake Pichola.
So the king is 80 years old. The next, he's only a daughter or son also. How old is the son? 41. That's the hotel Shivnivas.
It looks like an anticipated, right? So they have a national. Okay.
Apart of this, there are 4 more groups are there.
Oh, inside. Oh,
So this
goodness.
is the Lake Pichola. The white one is the Lake Palace, Raj Hotel.
Right. Fateh Prakash Palace Hotel.
Mother-in-law and 3 grandchildren.
Okay.
They all live here.
They all live here.
So one grandson is 4-year-old, 2 granddaughters are there.
Oh.
And Udaipur is famous for destination marriages. You know, Mukesh Ambani, his daughter got married. There was a pre-wedding function here.
So we're in the courtyard, and we're going to go into 2 different palaces. One is the King's Palace, and one is the Queen's Palace.
What steps happening?
So we're going up a few stairs and coming out into... Yes? Beautiful.
So, the mathematical is a policy of determining every down pin done 7 years once down.
So this is the Rooftop Garden, and they used to fill that with water, and it's a pool, and it would be colored water for the festival. And this is actually on the 4th floor, but because it's on a mountain, it is on the ground. The Kingdom of Mewar was an independent kingdom and a major power in medieval India. The kingdom came to be known as Udaipur State after it became a princely state in the 19th century. After 1947 and Indian independence, the Mewar Kingdom along with other princely states, merged into democratic India in 1949. The Mewar kings lost their special royal privileges and titles. They retained ownership of their land and property. Arvind Singh Mewar is the current head of the Mewar family, and although they've lost their formal royal titles, on the tour they still refer to him as king. He's a businessman and chairman of the HRH group of hotels, which are historic royal palaces. His father started the group in 1963, and City Palace was opened to the public starting in 1969. Here's a painting of the great-grandfather of the current king, and he's the one that had the horses that were gifted to him that we saw two paintings of just a minute ago.
Eklingji temple, Srinathji temple, everywhere. You will see the king is there with his queens. So that's like a photo album.
Yes.
Uneven steps.
Yes. Hold the railing. Yeah.
What's your name?
Okay, thanks.
It goes up again.
Okay.
For the king, you will see this room.
Okay.
And the toilet in the corner there.
Okay. That's his toilet? Okay, I'm gonna go look at his commode.
Of the grandfather of the king.
Okay. We're gonna check out the commode. Okay. Here you go. This is the grandfather of the current king and the son of the great-grandfather, and he was paralyzed and he had a special wheelchair from England, and this is some of his furnishings. This is where the king sat after maybe like lunch, and he had a little smoke and relaxing in the blue room.
I like that.
Okay.
It's the beautiful blue room.
Oh,
The
yeah.
king beam sings.
And a swing. We finished at the King's Palace, and now we're going to be heading over to the Queen's Palace. There's all kinds of little steps here, so I'm watching my feet, and they're narrow hallways that we're going through, alleyways. See? It's really amazing to have a tour guide who's pointing everything out and explaining things to us, and also getting us straight ahead when there's crowds. This is the bedroom of the last queen, and she died in 1973, and there is a painting of her. Here's a cradle with glass from Belgium for baby Krishna. This is the room for when the queen had guests. She would sit in the middle, and her guests would sit on the left.
All the paintings of Krishna. The fan is there, 160-year-old.
Oh.
It kept sitting.
Oh.
These were worn by the prisoners in the central jail of Udaipur.
Prisoner.
Hand knotted.
Okay.
So we are the people, they made those clothes with hand. A lot of things. Please come inside.
Okay, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
So this is the marriage pavilion.
These are palanquins that were carried, these ones carried the queen, is that right? Or the covered one?
The covered one is the queen, and
Okay.
the one for the princess.
Okay, the princess. This side we have the one for the king. These are some art pieces that were rescued from other temples that were destroyed, I believe, by the Mughals. And one of them we saw was from around 1200. Here's a gallery with Indian instruments.
This is Tanpura, the gramophones. One more old Tanpura is there with the paintings.
And gramophone. I'm going to wrap up this video here. We've had a great time at the King's Palace and the Queen's Palace. And we spent about 2 hours walking around. We're still going to do some more things here in Udaipur, but I don't want the video to be too long. So I will end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day.